Good morning, class. Good morning. How are you? Yes. Stand up. Let me and you play a game. Yes. Simon says, sit down. My name is Daniel Musabimana. I am a tutor at TTC Bichumbi. I'm teaching Foundation of Education and Foundations of Early Childhood Education. Today now, we are going to explore. To explore what? Who can guess? To explore materials. Display them in such a way everyone can see. Learner-centered pedagogy, it is a modern way of teaching whereby the learners are active. It is teaching based on the learner. They take maximum involvement and engagement in their learning. Really, the learners are happy to deal with their learning. Learners are curious. They explore more. Actually, we as teachers, we are not knowledgeable in everything. And that's what they discover by themselves. They get to understand them more than what you can maybe tell them. What is this? Watch, clock. We are going to move now in this way. Clockwise. Thank you. As you are moving, you discuss. What are they doing? They are analyzing pictures. You can imitate like this fish. So provide the ideas. So the work of teacher, it is to guide, to stimulate, to control, to help, but the main work, it is for the learner. Those trainings about learner-centered pedagogy have changed my practices. I can say in terms of lesson planning, thinking about the learning activity, think about teaching activity before going in the classroom, and assessing, like using portfolios, graphic organizers, like actually having a contract with the learners to see how progressively they are acquiring information. Really, it has highly changed even my practice in terms of organizing materials, thinking practically about active way of teaching and helping learners to learn effectively. Currently, we could think we are to teach simply to teach without even using our local environment. Now, with those trainings, we are now able to explore the environment to concretize our teachings. So it is a time now to advise the colleagues to apply these active methods for our student teachers now to copy them when they are teaching at primary or at pre-primary school. When we are using active method, we see the student teachers free to express themselves, are creative now to find their own ideas. Because before, it was like to read the text of what teacher has given, and sometimes to give the same content. But nowadays, especially if we try to give some composition, if we ask them to write how they understand, you see nowadays really, they give very creative ideas. And in front of others, they are now self-confident to speak, to give new idea. And the active method also, on the part of the young children or the student teachers, they are able to go and research different books on the internet, in some areas where it is too much applicable. So there is a change. They are really independent now to learn. I may be concrete by saying maybe like this, I chose to use a learning station as method. It was maybe due to some reasons. I I first checked the content. It was about exploring the materials that can help young children's language development. Reading about that, I thought learning station would give chance the learners to explore many materials in a short time. The second, I know the class itself the room is enough, and I thought the learners, they can be dynamic, working in a group. They could help one another. Another one, I thought I could find the materials, and the material that to be used were enough. And I thought about the techniques. Learning station could really help me to use different active techniques like group work, like brainstorming, like presentation. So let's say if I use a learning station, the learners really will be active.